probably gonna have an echo, so let me get rid of that echo. Hello, hello. Gonna go through the weekly vault this week. Obviously, time of year that we are in, or the time of expansion that we are in, we're coming up on a new expansion release, which means that there's going to be some change with a lot of the different characters and specs that I play most often. So I am now in prep mode for the War Within. So I've got all of my possible tanks doing at least one Mythic Plus. A lot of times it's like a +2 on the ones I don't play very much. But making sure that they're getting a vault every week. So we're going to start off with some of those. First off will be Bear. Now, that does mean that in a lot of the cases of these other 4 not really mains, that it should be an upgrade, most likely, that comes out of the vault. But let's see. And while I'm in there, I need to disable Narcissist so this loading bar gets a little bit faster. All right. Come on, loading bar. You can do it. So this week is going to be Tyrannical Entangling Bursting. Should be good. Should be a decent push week, I think. As long as we don't overpull and kill ourselves with the bursting, we should be alright. Let's see. There we go. Finally. Alright, let me go into add-ons real quick. What is this thing called? Narcissus. Reload. Look at how much faster that bar is. Love Narcissus, but Jesus, does it slow it down for load times. Some of you may wonder why I'm wearing an Eagles shirt, possibly. Big fan of Jason Kelsey, depending upon whether or not you listen to his podcast. And this is the Jason Kelsey shirt. So, yes, my team is the Bucks. I'm a big Bucks fan, but I'm also a Jason Kelsey fan. So, I got this shirt for Christmas from one of my family members, and I absolutely love it. All right. Loot spec, Guardian. Let's see what we got for the bear. Shoulders, hero shoulders. I have champion ones. The champion ones I have are R tier, but I can convert these, so that's an easy upgrade. Upgrade these real quick. Okay. 509. Shoulders. Transform. And they are transformed. Okay, so now should be able to just equip those and good to go on the druid. Let me earth back. Now shoulders, I don't need any enchants or anything. Need enchants on everything else though, on that guy. But that's alright, I'll do that later. And then we will move on to the next tank. Alright. Going to the DK. Forgive me if you hear my drinking sounds. Could have muted there, I guess. DK is probably my least played tank this season. But they have a lot of hype around them going into War Within, so I'm still going to make sure it's ready. I used to love DK. Used to run DK with Fire Department years and years ago. Matter of fact, being able to Gorfiend's grip all of the ads on top of Galv is one of my core WoW memories. And just watching him not be able to do anything as he disintegrated literally was one of the best times in this game. So I got love for DK, even though I don't play it very much. Let's see what it's got. It's also pretty low eye level. 455 right now, and make sure I'm set to blood. I am. Let's see what we got. I still got a blue piece on this guy, as you can see. Some pretty low non-blue pieces. Okay, so I've got some last season hero boots in here. I have this season champion boots, which are a pretty decent upgrade. And this is DK, so there's not really a stat I'm looking for. Item level is king, so that's also an easy upgrade. I probably should enchant those, but I'll deal with that later. Don't need to catalyze those though, so I'll just put them straight on. And we will get this guy back to the inn and switch over. Okay, next up is the monk. Love monk, they're just too squishy. War Within right now on the beta, what's being said is that they continue to be one of the best damage tanks as far as output, but they also take the most damage of the tanks across the board. So because of that, at the moment right now, they're kind of the underdog, so to speak. They could be a wild card situation if tuning is a little bit different, but if their damage intake is changed, they could become more of a meta consideration. But for right now, they just take too much damage, which is very similar to how it is in Dragonflight Season 4. They're fine up to like an 8. But really, once you get to 10 plus level keys, monk tanks suffer. Even some of the best monk tanks struggle a little bit once you get above 10. Hey, there's Zach. Give him a little wave. I don't want to attack him. I want to wave at him. Yep. And then I'll go over here. Let's see if Brewmaster. Yep. And my Brewmaster is 472, so a little bit better than the DK. And we've got gloves, hero gloves. These are 509 versus 476. Now, this 476 gloves, this is last season's tier. And I have a 5-piece, so I lose nothing by picking up these gloves. So, again, easy upgrade. And these can be catalyzed later. I don't need to catalyze them right now, but I can catalyze them later once I have the ability to have a 2 or a 4 set. Brings me to 475. That's 3 alts, 3 upgrades so far. Going pretty good. Let me park him real quick. And then next up should be the warrior. Take a look at the warrior. Come on, loading bar. Potato computer. I got the potato computer. Alright, here's my warrior. Let's see. Loot spec is protection. It is 481, so similar situation to the monk. Warrior has a 2-piece right now. Oh nope, that's season 3. There's a 3-piece of season 4, so it'd be nice to get that tier piece. Let's see what happens. No tier piece, but neck piece, hero, haste mastery. Haste is #1 stat. Mastery is kind of low, but that's alright, because I got a 476 neck piece, which is verse mastery, which is not as good, both stats-wise and item level-wise. Big upgrade. So, again, another easy upgrade. So, for the alt tanks, 4 out of 4 upgrades so far. Go ahead and take that, and I will get that thing socketed and gemmed later. Go. I'll go ahead and put it on. You always got to remember to buy your tiered sockets and get your gems in there on your neck pieces. So soon on that. And let's jump over to the Paladin. Paladin is the tune I played the absolute most this season. Obviously, last season getting the legendary weapon was a goal. Rep Paladin's super fun right now. Prop Paladin's not bad. It's pretty good. I would say, in my opinion, it's kind of the second tank right now to DH. Because DH just has way too much control in a lot of people's eyes. And their mitigation right now is pretty good too with the tier set and everything else that's going on with them. But looking at War Within, Prop Paladin is just outside of the meta conversation. Still considered to be very good, but not really one of the probable or likely meta tanks, which to me is a good thing. Means they're not going to get squished, and depending on tuning, they could easily end up right up at the top. Now, loot spec on this guy, because I do play it, but I play it a lot more as Ret. I do want to leave that as Ret on this guy. And chances of getting an upgrade on this guy are a little bit lower, but I should have a mythic level piece. And there is some pieces I have that are not mythic level yet, and there's a lot that I need to upgrade still. But let's see what we got. And this may be a situation where Sims may have to get involved. Ooh, Thunderous Downburst Ring. And Hero Pants. So that's a mythic Thunderous Downburst Ring, which is my best stats. And it's mythic. So I have a Seal of Diurnus Chosen and a Thunderous Downburst Ring. So this makes it easy. Essentially, it is a upgrade to the ring I already have. already 522 versus 519, and I can upgrade it 2 more times. So I don't have to sim anything. Easy upgrade. Fantastic. I would have loved to have gotten maybe some mythic pants, mythic helm, or mythic chest. Any of those would have been really nice, but this is not a bad upgrade either. Only thing that's up with that ring is I'm not sure if I have a socket already, so I'll need to check that real quick. So let me find the ring here real quick, if I can find it. Oh, I do have sockets. Look at that. So I can socket it right away. Where are you, ring? 522. Boom. Okay, there. Are those season 3 sockets? Those are season 3 sockets. Boo. Let's see.
The widest selection.
Oh.
Anywhere.
Well, I have 4 tokens, so I can just buy an Eye of Awakening to socket. So easy enough.
You'll find nothing better.
Works out. Boom. Boom. Just need to buy a gem, which is going to be the verse crit gem. In this situation, I'm going to go ahead and get that gem real quick. However, the reason I'm doing that versus some of the alts that I didn't do the enchanting and gemming and whatnot on is because I often just jump on this tune and jump right into a dungeon. So I want to be ready. What's up, Galvanid? Having some lunch? Good to see you, buddy. I'm just going through vault things at the moment. Hopefully you didn't say that too long ago. Let's see. So, gems. It's that one. Nope, I don't want that one. That's haste verse. Other. I think it's a radiant something or other. Yeah, radiant malachite is the right one. Verse and crit strike. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
I should have favorited it while I was there. Oh well. Postmaster, what you trying to give me? I don't want that. Go away. It's one of those items where unless you delete it out of your bag, you'll continue to get it in your mailbox. Okay. So, mythic ring upgrade on the paladin. Pretty cool. See if I have upgrade ability. I don't. I just need some more aspects crest before I can upgrade it. Flintstones aren't too low, but this week I should be able to upgrade a couple of things. And that ring is an upgrade, so pretty sure that ring's best in slot too, so that's good news. What did I get? So, need a perp gem. Don't need... Yeah, you're right, Galv, I do need a perp gem. What I get on this guy got the Thunderous Downburst ring, mythic level, which I already had a Thunderous Downburst ring, but it was a heroic level, so pretty good upgrade, 1-to-1, and I had enough tokens to buy a socket right away. Just bought the gem, put it in there. Yeah, Gal, the reason I don't have an epic gem right now is this is a champion Ouroboreal necklace, which, you know, obviously I need to upgrade that. But this week, the weekly is Mythic Dungeons, and you get 2 of the antique bronze bullions. So we can all get another item out of the bullion vendors. So I could get this same necklace at a higher item level out of that, and then put the purple socket gem into it, which would be smart. Or I could have a little bit of switching around on my embellishments and go to the crafted neck. But I don't think that that's the way to go. So at some point I'll go through that. But that's the reason why I didn't put the epic gem into it, was simply because I knew I was going to be replacing this neck, and I definitely want to put that in the neck. So we'll see. Let me switch. All right, so now I'm going to go to my last character for vaults. I'm going to go to the Demon Hunter. So far, all of my characters got an upgrade, which is kind of crazy. That doesn't usually happen, which means I probably won't get one on the Demon Hunter. We'll see. There's still a lot of upgradability on the Demon Hunter. There's a lot of crests needed to finish upgrading and a lot of mythic upgrade availability. However, most of the pieces I have are good. They're just lower item level. So we will see. Alright. Should be already set. Oh, no, look at that. I'm in DPS spec. Let me switch. I could just change the loot spec, but that's alright. Should change automatically. It did. And a little bit of goldy gold there real quick. Now, Demon Hunter is currently at 518. I've got full set, 4-piece, but most of it is hero level. I'm set on weapons, fully maxed weapons. I have the right trinkets. I have the right rings. So a mythic tier piece or a neck upgrade would actually be really good on this guy. So let's see what's there. And this obviously is the character that I've done the most work on, and there's a whole bunch here. So let's see what we got. Mythic Helm, which would be good. 522 versus 515 would catalyze it. Would be a good upgrade. Mythic Tree Mouth. I got this last week, so I don't need that. And then Heroic Chest Piece, which my chest piece is hero. So that helm's looking like it might be the thing. Warglaive I don't need. Beacon used to be cool as hell. I miss Beacon. It was fun. And then some hero shoulders, which my shoulders are mythic. So it's Mythic Helm. I don't need to sim anything. I'll catalyze that guy and re-enchant it, and it's good. Damn, 6 for 6 on upgrades this week. It's pretty good. Let's see, and I got Algathar Academy 9. 9? Did I not do a 10 this week? Maybe I didn't time the 10 this week. Alright, so first things first, we'll catalyze this guy. It's another character that I'll very quickly jump on in order to get into a dungeon. So I want to make sure that it's good to go before I log out on it. And then that should, I think, bump me up to 519, I think. And today is rough, man. I did a bunch of yard work, which is something I both enjoy and is torturous for me right now. Part of the issue that has me at home instead of working has to do with not really being able to overexert myself without taking a break, because my heart will start beating too fast, and obviously that could be problematic. But it's Florida. It's hot as shit, which means that, you know, working in the yard for 15 minutes, my heart's going. So good news is, got my work in for the day. Bad news is, it's probably a little riskier than I should be taking as far as the risk goes. But it needs to happen. I gotta make sure the yard's good. We live in a pretty nice neighborhood. I'm very lucky to live in a nice neighborhood. But that does mean that we have an HOA. And if the yard gets out of control, I'll be hearing from the person that we rent from about how the HOA is unhappy. So, gotta take care of it. Now, the good thing for me is my little bit of workout I've been doing, pretty much at least 5 days a week so far as I've been home from work, has been really working. I'm down a little over 20 pounds at this point since the beginning of the year, with ultimate focus only happening in the last like 3 or 4 weeks. So very, very happy with those results. I just got to keep going. All right. So that put me at 518.63. So not quite 519, but I can still upgrade that twice. Also need to get the neck at some point on this guy as well. Galv, I'll probably be sending you neck orders this week, most likely. Although I could use bullion to get the Orbalis one on this guy too. I don't know. We'll see. I think this guy though, I should probably get the neck because I'm only using one embellishment. So that would be my second embellishment, which is I think the meta way to go once you start socketing everything. So that's going to do it for Vault things. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. But I'll be on later on tonight. We've got some chickens raiding happening, and then maybe some Mythic Plus after that if you want to hang out. We'll have some fun, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks for hanging out. Gal, it was wonderful to have you in here. I always love hanging out with you. You know that. Mad Juan, thanks for popping in as well and saying hello. And I'll see you guys later.